Hello and welcome to the newest CS2 Map Rework. Today, I'll be walking you through the quality of life changes that we've made to the iconic map, Mirage. Let's begin with mid. We've been listening to your feedback, and one of the things that kept coming up was Sniper's Nest. We fixed that. No longer will you have to worry about a CT player holding with an AWP. Now you can rush mid with an XM and not die. We have also chosen to close off underpass. We found that players didn't quite know how to utilise this rotate, so we removed it. Staying on track, we have the top of mid. We received countless feedback about how the top of mid was quite messy, so we cleaned it up. Another big thing in the community was how do you approach mid when you're on T side? This is where one of the biggest changes comes in. We've added a door that connects from T spawn to mid. So let's say that you've gone down mid and you want to go through to connector onto A. This is not possible anymore. We found that players were using this a little too often. It became a bit of a crutch, so we decided to close it off. With this furnishing, we believe connector is in the best state it's ever been. I hear you, it's limiting attacks on A, yes, however it's for a very important reason. I'm very proud to say this, we've added a new attack strategy to A. These newly implemented stairs will lead you to the roof over A. We believe this is a massive change for the A site, as it adds a new vertical element that we've never seen before. We were astounded at the positive feedback we received from Thera. One of the biggest things the community loved was the spawn location for T-side. We love the pool, they said. They loved it, absolutely loved it. So guess what? We added another one. Now hold your applause, because we also closed off Palace. So let's say that you actually want to attack on A. We finally did it. We removed those pesky boxes. This site is so clean, it's unreal. And to all of you that have always wondered what is behind this massive door, well, we did remove the door, but we added this new entryway thing. This new entryway goes into a very dark room. And we know you hate the people that hide behind Ticket. Well, stress no further. By removing the box that sits right next to Ticket Booth, it's much harder to hide behind it. Instead, CT players can now go inside Ticket Booth. Now here's where Ticket Booth becomes a high-risk, high-reward strategy. Once you enter, you cannot exit. So once T-side know you're in there, you're almost certainly dead. Let's leave A for a bit, we're now going to focus on the B side of the map. On the way through TV, this is where things get quite interesting. We've modernised it, and we've made it feel a lot more homely. Approaching back alley, the main thing we had in mind was to simplify everything. So, we removed everything that was a distraction, we got rid of underpass, and we blocked off the entrance to apartments. We believe simplification is the key to this section. So if you can't attack B from apartments, you're going to have to go through short. We have simply made it shorter. But before you reach B, pushing a little bit further back, we have ladder room. We made a very small change here, but we think it's crucial. This was another rotate that was overused and underutilized. This leads us onto the biggest change yet. B site has been removed. Well, removed isn't exactly true, it's been relocated. Do you remember the van? Well, its usefulness has skyrocketed. This is where the new site will live. As an attacker, you will need to plant inside the van. But as a CT player, it's imperative that you play very defensively, as there is a 50% chance of getting driven off by the van while planting. If the bomb leaves the site by van, that'll count as an automatic win for the attackers. But for many, planting on B isn't even worth it. If you push through apartments, you'll see that we've added something new. This is our newly implemented elevator. This will take you to the top of this tower. From here, you'll have an excellent view on B, A, mid, and pretty much the entirety of the map. It's perfect for post-plant situations. Back onto A, there's a few things we didn't go over. Since the addition of the new stairs toward A, we have removed ramp. The new purpose of ramp is style. It's also a nice place to relax when you've got 5 players on your team, you got 1 person on the enemy team, and there's nothing to do. Next up, Palace. Now I know what you're saying. We closed off Palace, right? Wrong. We've closed off one entrance to Palace and added a door to the other side. This will lead you in to our brand new Palace. Palace was such a mess before. This is one of the changes that made a lot of the people on our team tear up. We believe this will improve the game's quality of life and replayability. So, we're approaching our last two big changes. But before we do that, let's go over a few honourable mentions. CT side now only has 4 players. Just before starting CT side, one player is randomly kicked from the match. That player cannot rejoin any time during the game. This means if you start on CT side, you'll only have 4 players on T side. CT Spawn has seen a new addition to its design. We're not too sure where this stairway leads, but we do like how this adds an extra element of exploration to Mirage. Thirdly, we have removed what we would call the tutorial mode. Signs that lead to A site and signs that lead to B site have been removed. Or most of them, we weren't really looking that hard. Fourthly, we have added an AWP on stairs that will reset every round. We felt we were being maybe a bit too strict with the CT players, so have an AWP. Yeah. Alright, last two big ones. First off, kitchen. Now, a lot of people call this one market, but to reduce this confusion, we're going all out. There is now no question of whether this is market or kitchen. To make it even clearer, we added kitchen nightmares on the TV. And then to modernize that, we removed the TV and added a flat screen TV. Finally, we've got the change that you've all been asking for. Jungle. It no longer reflects what it once was. It has been misnamed for years. So we're finally putting a stop to that. Look at this place. This screams jungle. Oh, and there's a monkey there as well. Wow. That's... Oh, there's another one. Another monkey. Oh. Oh no.
Help! Get the fuck away from me, you fuck! Oh my god! Help!